Hi. So I really enjoyed the book. I had to order it actually just because I wanted to have it in my hands. And sometimes there's no computer where I'm at, so I wanted to make sure I was reading it. But the book that our Professor Lowe chose for us is Wild. The author is Sheryl and this is my slideshow. I apologize, I don't know how to do the slide with online. I don't know how to do that, so I'm working with what I have. I really enjoyed the book. um, this is about Sheryl Strayed dealing with losing her mom, getting a divorce. Her family is not close to one another, so she quits her job and decides she's going to go for a hike. Without experience, without any knowledge, she went into a store and started to check out the magazines and the articles that they had on this trail, and so she decided to do it by herself. She saved some money, she planned ahead, she did her research on the trail. She carried too much. The name of her backpack was Monster because it was so heavy. At the end, she finished pretty beat up, but she got really tough going through this. There was a lot of characters. She met a lot of people on the road. She did a lot of hitchhiking. She met a lot of people on the trail, mostly men at the beginning. Helped her out and gave her some tips on how to go through the snow, how to use the axe. She had a foldable axe. Paul was her husband. She knew would always be there for her, but she thought it was time to move on. At the beginning, I feel like she doesn't express hate or anger. I didn't feel it while I was reading it, but I feel like this was her revenge with life, is to do the trail. She just said, I'm up and out of here. She made a lot of changes throughout the trail, learned a lot of things, remembered a lot of things. She would always be thinking about her mom and her family and the words that were said and the life she lived. And she was slowly changing. There was a lot of decisions to make, especially because she was alone and she needed to figure out what she was going to do, especially when she ran out of money. She didn't mail herself enough money, so she had to make it do however she could. Buying food at the campgrounds. Met a lot of nice people that helped her along the way. I was hoping she'd find love, but that was always in the back of her mind. I think she wasn't actually looking for that. She was looking to accomplish this goal by herself, alone in the trail with no one to help her. She wanted to take the time to think things through, and that's the whole reason why she took the trail, so she could think. She learned a lot. She grew. She was able to make decisions on her own without asking anyone. And the revenge was, I think, the beginning when she decided she wanted to do the trail. She wanted, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe so that her family misses her. She misses her family, so that they realize they need each other. I'm not really sure, but I feel like she wasn't angry. I didn't feel like she was angry. She was alone most times. She had a lot of time to think. She loved to read her books. She had to get rid of books just because it was too much weight in her bag. but she liked to be alone, thinking. Even when there was groups of men to help her, she decided she wanted to keep the trail just by herself. I really enjoyed this book. It kept me interested the whole way. I wanted to know what she was going to do next, what she was going to decide next, if she was going to fall in love, if she was going to meet anyone. She had crushes with everyone, I think. She was just looking for attention. I feel like that's what she wanted, attention from men, as she felt like nobody would reach out to her, nobody would care for her. So that's how she was looking for love or attention. She ended up finishing the trail. She met a lot of people. She finds out later on that some of the people that she met along the way, one of them passed away in a fight. So that was kind of sad, but every single one taught her something. And I would definitely recommend this book. It's a really good book. Probably read it again just to get more feeling, because I feel like sometimes I was a little distracted and I didn't pay much attention, but I would like to read it again, so I'll probably start reading it again. Thank you.